All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakarkadash, and Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit down lesson, the book of St. Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And it's going to be titled a sit down lesson. And this is the Gospel of Mark, chapter 3, and verse 24. It reads, it says, if a kingdom be divided against itself, and the kingdom cannot stand. Right, so we seeing the kingdoms are being divided now, so more than ever. So that's only going to continue to increase. And this is what Yahweh Shai this was Yahweh Shai speaking in red letter. So we definitely gonna be seeing the kingdom within itself being divided, and then outside of another kingdom being divided, I can say another kingdom, and that's what we see. St. Mark chapter 3 verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided, the kingdom cannot stand. Right. So if a kingdom be divided, which cannot stand. And this is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25. And Yahweh Shai know their thoughts, and he said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided itself shall not stand. Right, that's what we're seeing. And this is verse 26. And if Satan cast out Satan be divided cannot stand, we have it in right, that's what we're seeing. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Right, so we see modern days of the nations are rising against one another. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, which goes into ethnos. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so we're going to see the nation against nation, the kingdom against kingdom, right along with the famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. St. Mark chapter 13 and verse 7. It says, verse 6, verse 8, I meant to say, St. Mark chapter 13, verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Right, so these just the beginning of modern day biblical sorrows, especially with the nation against nation, the kingdom against kingdom. You know, the modern day nations and modern day kingdoms been divided, so that's only going to continue to increase. And this is the prophet Isaiah. This is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. So these are modern day nations and modern day kingdoms. It's going to be divided now, so more than ever. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying in the book of St. Mark, chapter 3, and verse 24. And that was the title of the sit down lesson. So hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wakar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, the Holy Tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf. Till next time, I will say Shalom.